Had to get it out. Yeah.
I'm going to start my eyes today with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. And I'm going to put this all the way up to my brow. Next I'm going to take Shroom. I'm going to use my large shader Sonia Kashuk brush. Get some on there and just cover my entire eyelid all the way up to the brow bone. Gives a nice dimension because it's just a little bit shimmery, but it's brightening. Okay, I know you guys can probably hardly see that at all, but it's basically just a base color to work from. Okay, next I'm going to go in, I've been doing this often lately, I'm going to go in next with the color Blackberry from MAC, and it's basically a matte, like deep purplish brown. I'm going to take my 217, and I'm just going to pat it right into the color, and I'm going to basically draw a line from the outer corner of my eye about halfway in. And you don't need a lot of this stuff because it's so dark, and this is a daytime look. And I'm just going to make little circle motions. With such small eyelids, you know, I've tried, I feel like, many different things to make them look bigger. And I don't really have an answer yet to help, but, you know, hopefully I'm getting close. I don't know. Next I'm going to take my 224 brush and go in with a little bit of Bamboo, which is like a light blending color that I use just right above my crease to help shade it up. Next I'm going to go in with a smaller brush, and this one is the Nars brush number 12. And I'm going to take more of that Blackberry, and I want it just on this thin brush so that I can sweep it right down to my lash line, and then basically make like that outer V a little bit darker. And then I make tiny little circles with this little brush. So it's a pretty basic concept. I'm sure you guys have seen it before, but basically dragging that color down across your lash line, just it makes your lashes look darker. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to go in with just a little bit of that Swiss chocolate, which is like a matte brown, so any matte brown that you want to use. And I'm going to just go over the Blackberry to kind of deepen it up a little bit, because I don't quite have the results that I want yet. And I'm bringing it a little bit farther up with circles closer to my brow to make this space look less large, because mine is freaking huge. It's definitely a dark daytime look, but you can use it for early evening, whatever you guys want to do. So next I'm going to take a little bit more of this Shroom and just make sure that I've still got my my light and bright effect on the inner part of the eye. So if you wanted to just put that on just the inside to make sure you didn't lose, see, I definitely lost some of that brightness when I was putting on the other colors. So next I'm going to take a small angled brush. This is the 206. It's a lot like the 266, or 208. Sorry, it's the 208. And it's just a bit smaller than the 226, and so it gives me more precision with my colors. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a color, this dark color right here. It's kind of a darker purple than the Blackberry. It's called Signed, Sealed. And let me, I'll take it out just so you guys can see it. So this is Signed Sealed. It looks black on here, but it's really like a deep, deep purple brown. So I think it goes well with the Blackberry for what I'm using it for. So I'm gonna basically just press this along my lash line, starting actually all the way in. You can see how it already darkens it up. And you don't have to be perfect with this, because this is kind of a, it's supposed to be a little bit softer because it's using eyeshadow anyhow. So depending on how big you want your lashes to look or how much you want them to stand out, because if you make too thick of a line, then your lashes won't really show up. So it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Okay, so then I'm going to take a little bit of that same color, the Sign Sealed, and put it on my lower lash line. Next I'm going to go in with this stuff I got from MAC, the MAC Prep and Prime Lash. Really like this stuff. It does give a really nice false lash effect. It's a white primer, just like you would see on like the double extend with the double ends. And put it on from root to tip. I think this was $11, and I definitely think it was worth it. It gets a little bit gunky after a little while, and so make sure that you rub it out enough so that you don't get clumps. Okay, now that I've got that on, this ice had a chance to dry while I was doing this one. It looks really strange, I know, with the white eyelashes, but they definitely lengthen a lot, so I really suggest this product. I think it works better than the double-ended ones that I've used in the past. And so hopefully it'll last me a while. I'll let you guys know if anything goes weird with it. So now I'm just going to put my L'Oreal Carbon Black Telescopic right over the white, right over the primer. And this stuff lets me get all my little lashes because of this tiny little brush. Okay, so just kind of trying to, enhance my eyes without them being completely crazy. And I'm going to go in now with a little bit more blush. I had used a little bit of this Lilium first to give me just this pink glow here and some Hoola bronzer on the side. But I want more emphasis up here. So I'm going to go in with Sin from Nars. And again, this color, I don't know, it's like light or dark whether or not you need it to be. So I know it looks kind of plummy. So I'm going to take my 110 brush and just stipple it in a little bit. I don't need that much, but I just want to rosy up my cheeks a little bit. I'm going to do my eyebrows and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I just did my eyebrows and I'm going to go in now and do some lip stuff. Because it's summertime, I really have not been doing much with my lips. I put on, a light lipstick and then maybe a Dazzle glass or something like that. This stuff, very, very neutral. It goes on very soft. Once it dries, it gets really, really tacky, but it stays colored all day long, so that's the really, really gorgeous part about it. I've gotten a couple more Dazzle glasses, so today I'm going to use Rags to Riches. Rags to Riches is my current favorite Dazzle glass. So anyhow, thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing and rating and commenting. I really appreciate hearing from you guys even when I'm absent. I'll be back with more videos soon, so hope everybody's good. I'll talk to you guys soon.